We are the Columbus Chew. This is our Week 3 matchup versus Emvee for the GBA Season 8. Looking at the team matchup, Coach Z determines that his best lead will be Clefable. Emvee leads with Tapu Koko. Clefable comes out. Predicting the early switch out, Coach Z goes for the Thunderbolt, thinking Empoleon would be a switch in used by Emvee. Emvee goes for Taunt to stop Clefable from setting up or using Stealth Rocks. The Thunderbolt drops and that does negligible damage. Tapu Koko is going to U-turn out, predicting the switch. Coach Z will go for the Ice Beam. The Ice Beam being a decent play, doing over 30% damage. Believing that there will have to be a switch out or possibly Spore incoming, Coach Z switches out into Celebi. On Bond it is switched in and immediately switched back out. Kingpin comes in and Coach Z U-turns out, removing Celebi. Retribution comes in and Icicle Crash does an easy 60% to this, but it misses.
Oh, but what's this? We missed another freaking Icicle Crash? What the heck is going on with our Pokemon? Can none of them hit high damage moves? Oh, why does it matter that we missed an Icicle Crash? Oh, let's see. 10% chance to miss. We do at least 60% damage on the spread he's running. And oh, what's that? A 30% chance to flinch, which you'll see is pretty good odds later in the match. What the heck is going on? No, not even worried about the fact that that didn't hit, because that doesn't put pressure on his pincer in the future once I get Stealth Rocks up for switching or anything, because he does make up here. If I get Stealth Rocks up and he's below with 60% damage on him, hey, guess what? He can't switch back in. Oh man, that puts a little bit of pressure on Empoleon to switch back in and get those rocks out of there. Oh man, I don't know how or why missing that would have been important. So frustrated by that, we forgot to put the Moxie boost on when we did the calc for damage with Mega Pinsir. Luckily, we managed to switch him out there, force him out with our Porygon 2. God, I'm frustrated. Get the Trick Room up, luckily. Hopefully we can get a little bit of momentum going now that we're slower than just about everything on his team. I'm gonna switch out Ruin, because Ruin can take anything this wants. Probably just going to set up Stealth Rocks. And that's fine. He can go for whatever he wants. Now we can get our own rocks up. There's no way he's going to stop us, because I doubt he's running double taunters. We get our own rocks up. Awesome. He has negative priority, so that means he's going to roar us out here, because there's no way we're slower than an Empoleon, even with no investment. He does just roar us out here. This is going to bring out Excadrill. I'm not going to switch out here because he might just roar. Even if he is a Shuckleberry set, which I think he's going to turn out to be, we're going to do enough with 2 shots to take this thing out. We know we can live. Oh, but what's that? The 30% chance to burn, the exact same chance that we would have had to flinch it had we gotten off our Icicle Crash. Pulls through for him, he burns us. Because he's Shuckleberry, we're doing less than 25% damage with our investment. Now, here's why the burn was important. If we didn't burn him, we do about 30 to 40% depending on the damage roll with max defense investment. That is a 2-shot after the Shuckaberry's gone, so he wouldn't have been able to defog the rocks away here. So rocks would have been on the field, which would have put a lot more pressure on some of the mobs on his team. But it's not important that he burned us at all, because that would have been a 2-shot right there. The defog would have gone off, and we would be less 2 turns of burn damage. Not a problem though. We're going to switch out here, go into our Celebi, because Celebi does have Healing Wish. He's going to switch out here, unfortunately, and go into his own Kingpin, probably predicting our own switch out there. But had we gone for the Rock Slide, which I had considered going for, that would have been so beautiful and possibly put a huge problem down for the team. But unfortunately, we're just going to have to switch back out here to eat a return with our Excadrill. Excadrill is going down. And not important that I didn't have Sand Rush and the Sandstorm on it for a late game sweep after Trick Room failed. The burn had absolutely no consequence on that whatsoever. Corruption is going to get set up here, and unfortunately we're going to get Aerialate, which is going to make our tri-attacks a little bit less damaging because because they're not stab anymore. We are just going to set up the Trick Room here again. He goes out into Hoopa Unbound, and we're going to drop a tri-attack. Got a little bit of chance to leave a condition on him here, but unfortunately, you know, we're not getting the luck rolls here, and let's just go ahead and say, hey, Coach Z, you shouldn't be reliant on hacks or RNG to win your game. No, but a little bit of luck every now and then is beneficial, which we got none of this match so far. He's going to go for the Drain Punch after he sets up a substitute, which we do have to 2-hit KO after the Aerialate here, so that is unfortunate. I should have switched out into something else here to break the substitute, but I don't, because he's just going to have to continue to drop his substitutes and or Drain Punches at this point. Play a little bit too passive, and unfortunately, it is going to cost us big in this match because there's no way we can 1v1 this thing after that's a substitute. It was a pain in the butt during testing, and it's a pain in the butt now. So, we are just sitting behind the 8-ball due to some unfortunate hacks that happened in the game. And he's sitting behind a substitute, and there is nothing left for us to do with what we have. I'm going to go for a Hyperspace Fury, which is just going to wreck what's left of our team. Now here, should have gone into my Mega Ampharos to break the substitute, but I don't. Go into Ruin, and I'm 100% convinced that I clicked U-turn here, because based on this defensive investment, I believe I should have been faster. Turns out I am not. Don't know if there was a mistake in the prep, if I sent the wrong set to the Jenner, or what happened here, but he ends up being faster than us, and the set that I have should have outsped it 100% of the time. Not sure what happened there or what's going on, but it cost us our Celebi. Maybe I misclicked and hit something else. I don't know. But it is getting grimmer and grimmer when a Celebi doesn't outspeed a Hoopa Unbound with hardly no investment. No, he has to be extremely bulky based off of how much damage he was dealing to Porygon 2 and how much damage he wasn't taking from the Tri-Attacks. So, unfortunately, Mega Ampharos is going to get 2-shot by this Hyperspace Fury, and we are not going to be able to live 2 of them, and all we're able to do is break this substitute and die to a final Hyperspace Fury. So, GG Emvee, we lose 6-0 because of booty moves not hitting and a little bit of miscalculation on our part. So, I hope you enjoyed this matchup and enjoyed the change of pace. Coach Z is not going to be the cold, laid-back guy just out to destroy the GBA anymore. I'm out for blood, and we're going to take lives. Mr. Nice Guy act is over. We are not being cold, calm, and collected anymore. We are going after Kneecap.